All right, this is a tutorial on how to properly raise horses in FS19. This is going to be a 101, just basic horse farming and all you need to know about it. So first thing, obviously you need to buy the horses. So first thing you're going to do is you're actually going to have to buy the animal pen, which is also called a horse paddock, which I always thought it was called a horse pen. Whatever, it's called a paddock in 19 here. So it does give you some symbols on what it's going to be required, but we'll get into that later. So you can just double click this, place it down. Obviously, I already placed mine right here. Just find a area where that's relatively flat. It will place down grass on the outside, and it will have to morph the land if you're on a slant. So that's always something to keep in mind whenever you're placing something. So next thing, you can do two ways to buy horses. You can just, right when you place down the stable, you can just go ahead, open animal dialogue, which is right up front here on this side, this little shelter area. Just go stand in this construction tape, press R, and then you can look and you can double, like, these are the different horse breeds you have done, or like, yeah, horse breed seal brown. So you can buy your horses here. They start off at 5,000, but you can also use a horse trailer. So you're gonna have to pay a fee if you buy them here, but you can also buy a horse trailer and then you will have to deliver them yourself. So that is something to keep in mind. You can buy a horse trailer, which is in animal transports underneath trailers. Just double click right here. Here's your small horse trailer. I believe this is a mod, but these are your other ones that you can do cows and pigs with as well. So there's your horse trailer, 2 in there if you don't want to waste the fee, but also you're gonna have to buy it. So it's just whatever is good for you. So I transported my own trailer just because I knew I was going to buy a lot. Anyway, next thing is, well, what do they require? So they require water. I'll go ahead, hook up to my 6R here. And so on Ravenport, I know there is a water tank that hooks up here, which there's a water tank right there that you can fill up, and then this is just you can go into trailers, and this is the water trailer. Also, you can place down the water tank, which is right there in the corner. If you see that, that is a water tank that you can also fill up at. So all I have to do is just come relatively close next to the construction tape. It'll come up with the icon to unload water, and I'm unloading water. The horses didn't need much. I'm just showing this for demonstration purposes. Now we are 100% water. Very cool. So we're going to do straw next. So I'm just going to pull out of the way here. I will detach from our water trailer. So straw is a little different. You actually have to, I think there's other ways, but the way that I do it is I shred the straw bales, and then this offers a bedding for the horses. So I'll kind of show you how this is done as well. You can do it by yourself, I think, or yeah, this is just what I'm using. It's the attachment. So I'll kind of show you how it works. We'll come over here. So straw bales. Well, how do you make straw, you might ask? So you have to, oh my goodness. Okay, so you have to make straw. Here, in the proper spot to unload it is going to be the spot that's in construction tape. That's not the shelter or not a trough. So this is where you shoot straw off here. So you get straw from harvesting barley, wheat, soybeans, and I think there's one more crop. Again, if you guys are ever confused, go ahead, go to the help section in your escape menu, and it will go through here. Perfect. How to make straw. There you go. So I could just redo that. Yeah, wheat, barley, or oats. Very cool. And horses take oats, so you could just harvest your oats and then make straw bales out of them. So that is pretty much what I always do. That's just what I always do. Okay. So we can, I believe, is it on? I'm not sure. So what you can do is you can have another piece of equipment that then grabs the bale and puts it in, but all you have to do is have a bale in it. You can put a bale in your straw shredder beforehand, or you can do it like I'm doing it. I recommend putting it on the ground, and then if you have this mod, place it in. But if you don't, just have something with you can use the same tractor. You'll just need, there's pallet forks right there, and then you can just stick it in the bale shredder. Let's go ahead, lift it up. I think that's all you need to do. It doesn't have to be in perfectly. So here it's going to give me the option to unload straw. You see it on the bottom screen. All I have to do is press I to unload. I mean, you can drive around here and we'll just spray it. This is the horse's bedding. Here they come over. We'll see how much they need. I don't think they need that much. You can see that I'm still unloading. They actually might need a lot. Here's their straws. Okay, straws are 100% now. And then you can see By the way, where you can see the animals like upkeep and what they need to do is in the escape menu, and then you can just scroll down if you have multiple animals, livestock. And then now we have straw. So water's 100, straw's 100. They also take oats, which is a grain that you can harvest. In the symbol for that, I will go over here again. Whenever you do animals, horses, pigs, cows, I will always say go here, hay and oats, and then you can look for the symbol of oats. This is like, if I'm confused, I don't know the symbol, wheat, barley, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That is the symbol for oats. So then you just plant oats, get it from your harvest, and then you can unload. The 2 spots to unload are right here. Oats and hay go right here. And then also, yes, sorry, I just mentioned it, it is also hay that is required. So let's go to horses, oats and hay. And you might ask, how do you make hay? Well, I'll kind of show you where my hay's at least. But you make hay from mowing grass, and then you tether it up with a tether. You tether the grass, which dries the grass and then makes it into hay. So that's something to keep in mind whenever you're mowing. There we go. Okay, I just had a lot of things going on there. I'm gonna go hook up to my tipper real quick, and then we'll get some hay. Okay, so I just have a small little farm tipper over here, and I keep my hay in the hay loft. It doesn't really matter what you do. I believe you can do hay bales and shred it like I don't even think you have to shred it. I think if you just make a hay bale, but what I do is I mow, I tether it, windrow it, and then I pick it up with a loading wagon. But you can also make hay bales. It really doesn't matter. So I'll come under here. I will click start filling. Do I want straw? No, that's another way to get straw. And then hay. So there we go. Or another way to store straw. But I believe you have to shred it. That's something that I'm not for sure. I'm pretty sure you have to somehow shred it. So that you need a bale shredder for that. So we'll go ahead and come over here. I'm literally gonna use like nothing of this because we are almost at 100% in terms of hay. Once again, hay is just dried grass that you can then you cut grass, and then yeah, okay, so here we go. Here comes hay. We will unload. So this is the food trough. Over there is the water trough. So you're a few other things that I haven't mentioned is cleaning the horses and training the horses. So one way you do that, so where's my horse? Here's my horse Clarence. Oh, by the way, there's the straw. You can see the bedding down. Very cool. So the way to train horses is every single you have to get it to 100%, and a way to know that it's at 100% training for the day, that's very important, right here, 0 0 0. This is a new day right now. Clarence, you can actually see him go to 3%. So again, your escape menu is going to give you a lot of info on all your animals and what is kind of, I keep going to sheep, but here are now Clarence is already at 6%, and his cleanliness, which is this symbol right here, is going down. And I think this is just their well-being, that heart symbol. Okay, don't hit trees with your horses. That is not good. So I think the best way, you got to kind of jump around, ride really wherever you want, and eventually over time you will get to 100% for the day. And then once the new day happens, it circles back to 0%, and that's kind of how it works there. And then the last thing you need to do is you need to clean your horse when you're done riding. So come over here. Now it says to clean Clarence. I left click, and now he is clean. There we go. So 100, 100. And then here is where you can see the skill, which eventually you want to get to 100%. And this will be worth about $50,000. So horses are a good long-term investment. They do take some time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this tutorial helped you. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, be sure to go in the comments. I would love to answer them. And yeah, hopefully that cleared. Oh, you can name them too. You can click your spacebar, rename. But obviously Clarence is a beautiful name. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helped anybody who was struggling with horses.